Good evening, I'm Laura Lee.
And I'm Dan Wolf. Thanks for joining us. A sad story out of northwest Wisconsin where a man has died after falling from a communications tower.
It happened Monday morning near Lake Nebagaman, about 25 miles southeast of Superior in Douglas County.
In Northern News Now, Sophia Lauber joins us live from Lake Nebagaman with more details on this incident. Sophia, it sounds like folks in town there are shaken by this.
Yeah, absolutely. Dan and Laura, I am here on Industrial Park Road where the accident took place, and the driveway leading up to the tower behind me has been blocked off as investigators work to determine what went wrong. The man who fell to his death has been identified as Gary Walden from South Carolina. According to the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, he and some co-workers were in the area doing work on the communications tower. On Monday at around 10:30, Walden fell about 100 feet from the tower. CPR was started and an AED was used, but he died from his injuries on scene. I spoke with Brett Lindelof at the local grocery store, who says although Walden wasn't local, the news has shaken the town, with many customers talking about it today.
Everybody's is somewhat shocked by it. This doesn't happen a lot here, at all here. So I think everybody's just caught off guard by the incident.
According to data reported by OSHA, Walden is the first person to die from a communications tower accident this year in the United States. Walden was employed by Cross Communications, which is a telecommunications construction company based in Tennessee. He was wearing a climbing harness when he fell. As I arrived here on scene earlier today, there was a drone being flown and some employees from Cross Communications were on site. However, they say they can't share anything at this time because of the ongoing investigation. Live in Lake Nebagaman, Sophia Lauber, Northern News Now.
Thank you, Sophia. As authorities continue to investigate, be alerted to any updates on it by downloading our Northern News Now app.